Welcome to my channel, Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, mostly messes, chaos, and barely making it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, you might want to buckle up. If you like today's video, a thumbs up's always appreciated. Hope everyone's doing great, and before I get into the video, I just want to apologize for being missing in action for the past week and a half or so. Last week I was extremely ill and just spent a good deal of time in bed just trying to make it through those few days. I'm feeling much better now, and I wanted to hop on here because I really missed you guys, and I do want to say thank you for those that reached out and asked me about my absence from YouTube. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. So not only that, the last month or two I've been under quite a bit of stress, and I've been dealing with that on top of trying to physically feel better. At this point, I'm really surprised that I'm not a raging alcoholic or a stark raving lunatic. Actually, I think I'm closer to the second, but yeah, trying to deal with that along with starting to feel human again. That's of course not why you clicked on the video today, but just putting it out there. I also would like to apologize for the bare face. I did attempt makeup so I would look and feel a little more human and be more presentable getting in front of the camera, but after two failed attempts, miserably failed attempts, I decided that the third was not a charm. After washing my face a couple of times right in a row, I decided instead of having makeup, I'd rather keep some skin on my face. So this is what you're stuck with. So again, I appreciate those of you that clicked on to watch today's video, and we will get into the haul because that's why you're here. But before I start that, I do want to mention that I saved quite a bit of money on this haul, aside from the deals I usually find, because I used a $10 gift card that I earned on Fetch Rewards. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with Fetch Rewards, it is an app that you can download to your phone. I happen to have an Android. I downloaded it from Google Play, and it is a rewards app that you can earn gift cards by scanning your store receipts. Now, I personally think that the points rack up pretty quick, but of course it's going to depend on how much shopping you do and what you buy, because some products are worth more points. Now, every receipt is worth a minimum of 25 points, and then there'll be additional points depending on what you purchase. They have recently added a new feature to the app where every day that you scan a receipt, you can click a button and it'll do a little wheel, and it'll reward you additional points on top of whatever your receipt is worth. Now, the second time I played the game, this is relatively new, I think that they've only had it on there a couple weeks. The second time I played the game, I was rewarded 10,000 points, which was exciting because that was approximately a $10 value. So usually I redeem my points for Amazon gift cards because you can find everything on Amazon. However, they've changed things up a little bit with their point system, and it required more points for Amazon. Like some of the more popular retailers, they're making it so you have to have a few more points to redeem a gift card. It is what it is. So I decided to go through and see what I could redeem my points for, and I decided to go ahead and redeem it for a TJ Maxx gift card. I hadn't been there in a while. I knew I'd be making a trip soon, so I redeemed it for TJ Maxx. So on this trip I used that gift card and I saved $10 off my total. Everything's digital. Basically it's going to be a digital gift card, and they just scan the barcode at the register. For those of you that have used this type of app before, you know what I'm talking about. Not complicated at all. Now, down in my description box, I always have a referral code for Fetch, along with some other apps. And the one for Fetch, if you use that referral code, you will be rewarded 2,000 points to start with right off the bat. Like I said, it does require a little bit of patience and persistence. You have to keep scanning your receipts. But like I said, personally, I feel that the points rack up relatively quick. In the time that I've been using it, I have earned a lot of gift cards. And Granted, if you're redeeming at $5, $10 at a time, a lot of people say, well, what can you buy with $5 or $10? Well, you probably can't buy a lot. But if you're shopping anyway, you're saving some money. It's free money. It basically takes seconds to take a picture of your receipt and submit it. I'm all for saving $1 and free money. So the codes are just for your convenience, just throwing the information out there. I don't get anything out of promoting Fetch Rewards. It's just something that I enjoy using, and I feel that it's well worth, you know, taking advantage of for what it's worth. So there's the end of that. Now we'll see what I bought. It was actually a pretty good trip. I found some pretty good things. Now when I go to TJ Maxx, I have to admit, I pretty much beeline for the health and beauty. Yeah, I do. First thing I do is go over to the clearance aisle, see what they have. I have to admit, it's usually pretty rough because the savages get there and they're ripping boxes open and a lot of stuff's empty and tore and bounced around. I don't understand why people act like that, but they do. So I see if there's anything worth taking advantage of, and then I check the regular aisles. I do try to pick up sheet masks almost every time I go because I do include them in all my giveaways. I put at least 2 or 3 sheet masks in along with whatever else I'm giving away. And I do Mask Monday, and I do share them, you know, friend mail and whatever. So I try to see what they have on clearance first, and then even the stuff that's the ones that aren't on clearance are still a pretty good deal. So I usually hit that first, and then I do the end caps where all the clearance is, because I'm a bargain shopper and I will save every dollar I can. So those are my spots where I start, and then I work the rest of the store. So on my last trip, I picked up this canister. I don't know if it's going to show up that great. If you could see, it's got like a little zigzag chevron type texture to it, and it says that Harvest Green Studio is the brand, and obviously you can see from here it is made in England. It's got the little sticker, it says coffee on it, and it's got the little rubber seal, so it seals halfway decent. And I paid $4.50 for this, and I really like it. I'm trying to switch over to more of the white dishes and stuff for my kitchen, so I thought this was really nice. They had a few of them, obviously, like who needs more than one. And I'm kind of kicking myself because they had a sugar canister that I really liked. It was like the same fit white, but it was more like a jar with a jar lid. But I think that was $4. I was like, I had it in my hand and I put it back like 2 or 3 times, and I ended up leaving it there. But I did get the coffee one. I don't drink coffee, but of course coffee's kept in the house for those that do. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave the best for last. Let's see. I found this Wet n Wild. It's trying to see what it says. It's from High School Musical. Glow Face Duo. I was trying to read this, but it's the way the lettering is. It's hard for me to see. Hashtag relationship goals, and it's embossed, and the one says you're crazy, and then the other one says the highlighter says you're crazy, and the blush says only about you. But it's a little High School Musical, and I really like the colors, really pretty colors, and I got this on clearance for $2. $2 works for me. So I grabbed that. And then I found this in the clearance, Vitamin C Anti-Aging Nourishing Night Cream with Collagen, and it says 1.7 ounces, made in Italy. I haven't opened it yet. It's still shrink wrapped. Like I said, I got sick like right after I was shopping, so a lot of this stuff just sat in the bag. But anyway, I got this on clearance for $2. Oh, that was awesome. And if you've watched my channel, you know I really like using skincare with vitamin C. So I thought that was a steal. Then I found this. This is one of the last things I found. I was looking at, you know, their different eye products, the brow and the liners and the mascaras and stuff. And I have a decent amount of mascara going. Actually, I need to go through and throw out some of my older ones and bring out some new ones into rotation. But this is Ellen Tracy. I see that they carry this brand quite a bit at TJ Maxx. I have a couple palettes that are Ellen Tracy. I have, I think, an eyeshadow palette that's rosy nudes, and I have a face palette that's got blush and highlighters that I purchased when I first started getting back into makeup because they were very affordable, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to get back into makeup, but I didn't want to invest a lot of money. But I still use them. I really enjoy them. And this is a 4-pack of Ellen Tracy mascaras, and it's got Define, Volume, Detail, and Curl. It shows the different brushes, and it's got the 4 different tubes. And this wasn't on clearance, but it was $5.99. So $6 for 4 mascaras I thought was excellent. It's only like $1.50 a piece, which I think that's a pretty good deal. I've never tried Ellen Tracy mascaras, but for that price, I'm willing to try them and see how I like them. Because like I said, I know there's mascaras that are well past them being used, and they just need to go in the garbage. I'm just lazy and haven't gotten to it yet. But I have probably at least 3 or 4 that need to go. So I'll just bring out the new ones. I also picked this up, and this is Ellen Tracy as well, a blush and highlighter collection. And like I said, it's an affordable brand. It's not one you hear a lot because I've only seen it at TJ Maxx, and I think you would probably classify it more as a drugstore brand. Doesn't bother me. I like her stuff. I got this on clearance for $3.50, $3.50, and I think it's a nice palette. It's got the plastic. Now, I'm not going to take it off because it's actually like sealed like around the back and stuff like that. So I don't want to make a mess of it, because I did get this to put in my giveaway box. I'm trying to get that built back up, but it's got decent colors. I think I would use this. It's just that I don't need any face palettes right now. Around Christmas time, between friend mail and friends and giveaways, I pretty much depleted my giveaway stuff, so we got to get that box built back up. Then usually I wouldn't, because I'm frugal. I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. What's the difference? I don't know, it sounds better. Usually I wouldn't spend this much, but I got a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and this was $6.99, which isn't terrible. I mean, I've seen Kat Von D Liquid Lipsticks on third-party sellers for more than that. So it's really not that bad. It's just I'm extremely frugal, like I said. I do have, let's see if it's somewhere I can reach. I don't know where it's at right offhand. I do have a Kat Von D liquid lipstick. I'm trying to see where my lip stuff is. I think I can reach it. Yes, I can. That I actually found at the bin store for $1. Can't beat $1. And the color on this one is this one's Lolita, and I've used this a few times and I really like it. I like the color and I'm really happy with the formula. So I thought, you know, $7 I usually don't spend because I just don't, but I like the other one, so I knew I would more than likely enjoy this one as well. And I'm trying to get it out so I can show you the color, but it doesn't matter if it rips because that's for me. And this one is more like, this one is more like an orangey brown shade, whereas this one's more like a light rose shade. And this shade is, I think I might be able to read it better here, is Love Dare. So like I said, usually I wouldn't spend that much because I'm cheap, but I like the one I had, so to me it was worth it. I really do like the Kat Von D lip products. So I got that, and then of course I got some sheet masks because I usually if not always pick up sheet masks. Look, every time I put my glasses on when I go to TJ Maxx. And like I said, I always check the clearance first because why not save $1 if you can? So each of these has 5 masks in it, and for each of these I paid $3. They did have some on clearance. Most of them were 5 masks for $4, but I dug and found the ones that were 5 for $3 because $1 is $1. So the first ones I got are from CB Clear Beauty Rose and Collagen Hydrating Face Mask, Toning, Moisturizing, Wrinkle Reducing, which I can use all of that. And these are Korean sheet masks. So I got these, and these will be going in a giveaway coming to you soon. Let's see, I got paid $3. I mean, I imagine if you don't like rose scent, you might not like it. It's probably rose scented. It doesn't say, but I'm guessing. And then the other one I got is By Nature from New Zealand. New Zealand Manuka Honey and Niacinamide sheet mask. I've used a couple of sheet masks with honey, and I've enjoyed them. They smell good, and they make your skin feel really good. So I got this. And this one was $3 as well. So those are the sheet masks that I picked up. And then, I threw this in here to share with you guys, but it's not here because they were little fuzzy mice, a 2-pack. And my son has a kitten now, Sage. So I got the 2-pack so Harley could have one and Sage could have one. Well, needless to say, Harley was totally unimpressed, and 2 weeks later is still unimpressed. So yeah, that was like $3.99 I could have saved. So that's that. My son's always like, when I go shopping, did you buy a toy for Harley? I'm like, Harley is a cat. It's not like when you kids were little and it's like, did you buy us something every time I went to the store? I said, I buy her toys, and she could care less. She's totally unimpressed. She looks at them and walks away with her nose in the air. So no, I didn't buy her a toy. And it seems like now when I buy a cat toy, it's usually so I can give his kitten a toy. So I'm like, she's just a cat. She's not another kid. So, and then I thought this was a really good deal. These I'm not sharing. These are going in my goodie stash. Not sharing. Ghirardelli squares, milk chocolate caramel. First of all, I love caramel. And these were clearance down to $3.50. I mean, come on, man, you can't even get the smaller bag for $3.50. I saw that, I'm like, going home with me, and I'm not sharing. So I also this. It's Morphe, and it's the number 2. It says quad goals. And I love that it comes in this little thing, the little box, and all you do is like kind of pull it up, and the little flowery bow or whatever it is comes apart. And it's, let's see if I can get this out. And this was not clearanced out. This was $5.99, which I was kind of like, do I want to spend $5.99? Eh, I will. What the heck? So, like I said, it's the Morphe 2, and it's like the I think what other brands have been putting these out. If you guys watch the unboxers, you've seen similar things. But anyway, it's a quad. It's got 4 products. The first one is like an eyeshadow, which is a nice shimmer eyeshadow. It's like a coppery rose shimmery eyeshadow. And then the second one is I believe, what does it say on that back? I looked at this before, but I can't remember. Okay, so the top one is the eyeshadow. The shade is Glisten, and then the second one is Rosy Cheeks. So that's your cheek color. And then the next one down is Cranberry, which is for your lips. And then the bottom one is your highlighter, and this says, I'm trying to see what the color says, Champagne Light. So I thought this, first of all, I like all the colors in here. I thought this would be really nice if you're ever going anywhere and you throw this in your bag. You pretty much have your whole face right here in this little quad. And I also like that it's just something a little different. So I got that, and I'll try that one of these days. And it's kind of cute. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it in the box. I'll put it in with my makeup. But if you just push the one down, it kind of just goes right back into shape. They only had a few of these. In hindsight, maybe I should have picked up another one to share because I don't know, I think it's cute. And it kind of shows a representation right here, the colors. You know, your eyeshadow and then your cheek and lip and highlighter. It's pretty representative. But I saved the best for last. I have been eyeballing this for a while. And I've seen it on third-party sellers, and the price has been like all over the place, between $10 and $30, depending on the seller. Some used, some new. It's just been back and forth, back and forth. But even if it's $12 or $15, you have to stop and think you have to pay postage on top of that. And I've seen this palette at TJ Maxx before, and I debated buying it. I just didn't want to spend that much on that particular trip. Not that it wasn't worth it. I don't think I had that much money that day. And it's the Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis palette, which I love the, you know, ombre sunset look. And this was $19.99. But the fact that I had a $10 gift card, you know, it's like I got it for $10, which was a good deal. Because like I said, I've seen it cheaper, like $12, $15, but on like Mercari, but you got to pay postage, so it's not really that much more to just go to TJ Maxx and get it for $20. And I've gotten Morphe palettes cheaper. I got one that was like $14, and I got another one I paid like $12 for off a third-party seller, and they were brand new. But I really wanted this one, so I paid a little bit more than I did for the other ones. Because sometimes if I really want something, I'll pay more for it. And the packaging is the same. I love the aqua and pink. And I don't know, I've been obsessing over this palette. I've just been waiting to find it for just the right price. And I just broke down and got it because I wanted it. So these are the colors. I think this is so pretty. This will be a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous summer palette. All these teals, oh my gosh, and all the pinks, and then you've got your neutrals over here with a lot of like, to me these are like really buttery shades, like real creamy. I don't know, they're just, I don't know, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love this palette. I've been wanting this. I couldn't walk by it. I'm like, nope, I've been waiting long enough, it's going in the cart. I said, I got a gift card, I'm going to do it. So I'm really, really excited to get into this palette. This is going to be a well-used palette in the summer. I already know it is. Now, I've mentioned before, I'm not much for blue eyeshadow. To me, no hate if you love blue eyeshadow. Hey, do you. But me personally, the blue eyeshadow just takes me back to the 80s. And don't get me wrong, I love the 80s. I was a kid and a teenager in the 80s. The 80s had the best music, and the entertainers had such personality and stuff. But I don't want 80s eyeshadow. Just me. I don't feel like it looks good on me. All it does is remind me of when I was like 15 years old. But these are like more teal. They lean more, they've got the greenish to them, so they're doable. And I think the teal and pink together, oh my gosh, that just screams summer. So that is my TJ Maxx haul from my last trip. I think altogether it came to, I think around, oh my gosh, I can't remember, say maybe $60, but I did have the gift card, so usually I try to be good and not spend that much in one trip, but it is what it is. So a quick recap, I got the 2 boxes of sheet masks, I got the little Morphe quad, I got my Ghirardelli caramel milk chocolates, I got the Vitamin C night cream for $2, I got the Kat Von D liquid lip, the Ellen Tracy pack of 4 mascaras, the Ellen Tracy blush and highlighter collection, the Wet n Wild duo with the blush and highlighter, the coffee canister with the wood lid, and this super gorgeous Sweet Oasis Morphe palette. This is my baby from the trip. So that is it. Let me know what you think down in the description box. Did you have a favorite? Was anything a particularly good deal? Is there anything that you would like to find and buy if you were to visit TJ Maxx? I'm always interested to see what you think and hear what your favorites are. As always, it helps me get to know you guys a little bit better. and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I missed you guys, and if you liked the video, don't forget the thumbs up. So until the next video, bye everyone.